Keeping up with the theme of freakishly frightening femme fatales and another lover of the color red, up next we have Alma Wade from the F.E.A.R series. What's that, I hear you cry? F.E.A.R isn't a horror game. F.E.A.R isn't scary. Well, my good sir, to you I say, ghost rape. True, F.E.A.R isn't really a horror game, it's more of a shooter with horror elements, but you can't deny that Alma brings those elements to the forefront whenever she appears on screen. She exudes a looming and sinister presence, and she emits a frightening aura that shouldn't be possible from a child. And I suppose that's because she isn't really a child. Alma was born to Harlan and Elizabeth Wade, and from the beginning possessed an exorbitant amount of psychic and telekinetic capability, which also seemed to make her mentally unstable. Alma's mother died in childbirth, and her life was placed solely in the hands of her father, Harlan. Harlan's chosen course of action was to then give a huge middle finger to all that good dad stuff and lease his daughter out to the company he worked for, so they could conduct inhumane and horrifying experiments on his beloved daughter. Father of the year right there. Eventually, our captors deem she's grown too powerful, and talks begin of creating a fetus from her DNA as it would be easier to control. Talks also begin about impregnating Alma with said fetus. Alma was 7. They quickly realize that 7-year-olds can't do that shiz, and instead place her into a medically induced coma so that fruit can ripen. Her father is actually against this idea. The coma, not the whole impregnate my daughter thing. 2 children are born during this project, one when Alma was 14 and the other when 15. 10 years later, while still in a coma, Alma reaches out and merges her consciousness with the second child, Paxton Fettle, essentially
assuming direct control.
And he rampages through the facility he's held at, killing several staff and researchers. Following this event, Alma's life support is severed and she is left to die. It takes 6 days for Alma's physical body to perish, but her spirit, burning with fierce desire for revenge against her captors, lingers on, and 20 years later, she would exact that revenge. Now, if that ain't one of the most gruesome, sick, and twisted backstories you've ever heard, then, I don't know, go see a therapist or something. Alma has an extensive list of psychokinetic abilities with which to bring about your swift and painful demise. As a telepath, Alma can project her image to appear to chosen people. These images can vary, but by far her favorite image is that of her spooky 7-year-old self. While projecting, she may utilize other powers such as levitation, telekinesis, pyrokinesis, possession. She can summon demons and tentacles, and let's not forget her most fearsome ability, sexual assault.